Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the notion of being approved in principle. Had a lot of people contact me the past few weeks, especially in the past, seemingly the past few days, very interested in and talking about these proposed long-term visas, so-called 10-year visas, for those looking to stay in Thailand long term. And, you know, everybody's talking about these like they exist, quite frankly, like they're a foregone conclusion, like they exist. And recent article from the Tiger, that's the Tiger, THIGER.com. Article is, and this is titled, Thailand News Today, Thai government approves 10-year visa program. Quoting directly, the 10-year visa scheme for wealthy foreigners and skilled professionals was approved in principle by the Thai cabinet, targeting foreign investors, highly skilled professionals, and wealthy retirees. And tip of the hat to the folks over at the Tiger. For those who watch YouTube, you may have seen me on some of their videos over there talking to Tim, and I'm always happy to talk to them. Love their content. But the point of this video, and I discussed this with Tim recently, is again, I just want to reiterate this to folks because a lot of people are talking about this like it's a done deal. It's not. It's approved in principle. We have not seen the regulatory structure behind what this is going to look like. And to be clear, it could look very different to the way it gets described initially. I've seen this happen in circumstances before, well, most notably recently, you know, the Smart Visa, it started off and it was just kind of out there in the ether. It was very vague as to what it was going to exactly look like. And then when the rubber hit the road, the practicalities of it were probably not really broadly applicable to a large segment of the population of prospective expats. I'm definitely not saying that's the case here. What I am saying is we just don't know. We don't know what this is going to look like. At last count, I believe I saw an article out there, I think it was in the Bangkok Post, I could be wrong, I'm just thinking off the top of my head, that 2 drafts of legislation had been submitted. But again, we haven't seen a finalized regulatory structure on this. So for those who are looking at this as if it's just like a done deal, and I'm not pointing out the Tiger, there's other, Bangkok Post especially too, is talking about all this stuff as if it's really firmed up, and it's just not yet. And as we've seen with immigration stuff, especially going back into the pandemic, where, you know, things would be kind of talked about, and then the next day, a total reversal would happen from what was being discussed at a certain level to what was implemented shortly thereafter. So the point of this video, for those who are interested, stay interested. You know, this could have major ramifications, could be very beneficial for folks, but we are not at a phase yet where you can analyze this with the degree of certainty that if you're reading a lot of the English language press here in Thailand on this topic, and you're not an overly savvy, if you will, operator with respect to discussion of Thai immigration, you can get very easily overwhelmed by the notion that this is a foregone conclusion. We don't know what this looks like yet, and until there's a regulatory scheme promulgated, we're not going to know.